Cristiano Ronaldo, the tragedy that forged a legend. They call him the machine, the phenomenon. The man who redefined footballing longevity, but long before fame, wealth, and Champions League nights. There was a boy from Madeira carrying a heartbreak so heavy it nearly crushed him. This is the story of how Cristiano Ronaldo turned pain into power, and how the death of his father became the catalyst for one of the greatest careers the sport has ever seen. Cristiano Ronaldo, the tragedy that forged a legend. To understand Cristiano Ronaldo, you must start on the tiny Portuguese island of Madeira. He grew up in a cramped home overlooking the Atlantic Ocean, sharing a room with his siblings, dreaming of escaping poverty through football. His father, José Dinis Aveiro, was a kit man for the local team, Andorinha. He introduced young Cristiano to football, carrying him to matches, letting him run around the pitch like he owned it, Ronaldo once said. "Without my father, I wouldn't have discovered the game." But José had a quiet battle of his own, alcoholism. And as Cristiano's talent skyrocketed, his father's health collapsed. By 12, Cristiano left Madeira for Lisbon, alone. He cried himself to sleep most nights, bullied for his accent, laughed at for his skinny frame, but every insult built another layer of armor. And through it all, he wished his father could see him, really see him. José was proud, of course, but consumed by addiction. Ronaldo's calls home were often met with silence, slurred words, or the sound of a broken man fading further away. Ronaldo later admitted, "I wanted him to be there, but he couldn't be." At 18, Cristiano signed for Manchester United. It was the moment most players would celebrate with their families. But for Ronaldo, it was bittersweet. Sir Alex Ferguson became the father figure he desperately needed. Strict, supportive, and utterly convinced the kid could become the best in the world, Ferguson protected him, pushed him, and crucially, believed in him more than Ronaldo believed in himself. While the world watched a flamboyant winger with stepovers and swagger, behind the scenes, Ronaldo was carrying a growing sense of dread. His father's health was deteriorating faster than anyone expected. On the 6th of September 2005, while Ronaldo was preparing for a match with Portugal, the phone rang. His father, José Dinis Aveiro, had died from liver failure at the age of 52. Ronaldo was just 20. The world's brightest young talent had lost the man who first put a football at his feet. But here's the truth that Ronaldo rarely speaks about. At the time of his father's death, they were not close. Alcohol had stolen that relationship long before illness stole his life. Ronaldo later confessed to Piers Morgan, breaking into tears. "I never really got to know my father, and that hurts." It wasn't just grief, it was regret, a wound that never fully healed. Something changed after that night. Teammates noticed it, coaches noticed it, the Premier League noticed it. Ronaldo trained harder, lifted heavier, ran faster, obsessed more. He stopped being just talented and became relentless. Many athletes break after tragedy. Ronaldo built himself from it. He once said, "My father's death made me stronger. I had to be the man of the family." Every gym session was for him. Every sprint was for him. Every trophy was for him. José never saw Cristiano win a Champions League, never saw him lift the Ballon d'Or, never saw the iconic celebration, the worldwide fame, or the transformation from skinny kid to global icon. But Ronaldo made sure the world would know his father's name, not as a shadow, but as the beginning. Today, Ronaldo is a father of 5. And here lies the emotional core of his story. The man who grew up without stability. The man who missed the guidance he never received. The man who lost his father before any of the greatness happened, became the father he always wished he had. He shows up, he supports, he protects, he loves loudly. because he knows exactly what it feels like to grow up craving a father's presence. So, was his father's death the catalyst for Ronaldo's unstoppable rise? Absolutely. But not because grief magically creates greatness. Rather because Ronaldo made a decision. If his father couldn't see what he would become, the world would, every record broken, every goal scored, every award lifted, all of it built from the ashes of tragedy. Ronaldo turned heartbreak into hunger, loss into legacy, pain into power. And that's why his story resonates far beyond football. Cristiano Ronaldo isn't just one of the greatest footballers of all time. He's proof that even the deepest pain can become the fuel that shapes greatness. A boy from Madeira, a father's lost battle, a legacy that changed the world. This is Cristiano Ronaldo, and this is his true story.